Title: Foxy Nightmare, Rabid Grey Fox on a biting spree meets its doom in WNY. TLDR, a frothy-mouthed grey fox, acting like it had just chugged 5 energy drinks, bit several people in western New York. Yes, a fox. Later New York's finest arrived at the scene, aka the Department of Environmental Conservation, and let's just say the fox won't be biting anyone else. Western New York had an unexpected visitor last Friday, June 9, 2023, and no, it wasn't your grandma paying a surprise visit. It was a grey fox with a bad case of rabies, doling out love bites to multiple residents in the area. Now, here's the kicker: rabies ain't just a sneaky virus that makes animals act like they're auditioning for a zombie movie. It's a preventable viral disease, and according to the Centers for Disease Control, once it hops into the central nervous system, it throws a wild party that doesn't end well. Mostly, it infests wild animals like bats, raccoons, skunks, and foxes. Yet, any mammal can get it, so keep an eye on Fluffy. New York State, always on top of its game, mandates all dogs, cats, and domesticated ferrets to be vaccinated against rabies starting at 4 months old. But what about foxes, you ask? Well, they kinda missed that memo. The World Health Organization warns that rabies is fatal to humans once it shows clinical signs. It's no joke, it causes about 59,000 human deaths annually in over 150 countries, primarily Africa and Asia. And most of these, a whopping 99%, are due to dog bites. Looks like man's best friend has a dark side. This grey fox, however, was on a biting rampage in the Bemis Point area near Route 430. Soon enough, officers from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation arrived on the scene and, let's say, permanently ended the fox's biting spree. The county health department has followed up with victims to ensure they get proper medical attention, like getting a vaccine and maybe a lollipop. Jessica Wursel, Chautauqua County Director of Environmental Health, reminded residents that animal rabies is a serious issue. Also, she stressed on keeping pets and livestock protected from rabies by keeping their vaccines up to date. A kind reminder that a vaccinated pet is a happy pet. Think you got a love bite from our grey friend and haven't received medical attention? Call the Chautauqua County Health Department at 716-753-4783. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry, or worse, foaming at the mouth. So, how do you feel about this wild ride? It's an important reminder that even the cutest wild critters can pose a serious risk, right? But here's the question that leaves us wondering: are we doing enough to prevent such situations from happening? Should we be implementing better strategies to protect both our communities and wildlife from such outbreaks? Oh, and remember, this is not advice or a recommendation. It's just a reminder that sometimes, life can be as unpredictable as a rabid fox on a biting spree. Always be aware and safe, folks.